Hello everyone, I wanted to share a really easy recipe with y'all for Chinese scallion pancakes. And these pancakes are made in a very similar fashion to the way parathas are made in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. So here we have 2 cups of flour, we have a teaspoon of salt, we have 2 teaspoons of oil, and about 3/4 of a cup of water. And we are just letting my hand mixer mix it all up. And so it's mix, mix, mix. And see, while you're mixing, the dough might be a little loose, so you might have to add in some more flour. Each time I added in flour to get it to the consistency I wanted, I added in 2 tablespoons at a time, right? And so there is me taking the dough off the dough hook. Now you're going to have to also knead this by hand just a little. So once again, dusted on 2 tablespoons of flour and kneaded the dough till it was nice, smooth, and stretchy. And then I let it sit for 2 hours to let it relax. While the dough is relaxing, chop up your scallions like I am here. Chop, chop, chop. Right? And then you're going to take butter. Here I have 6 tablespoons of butter. And to it, I am adding fresh ground black pepper. And I'm going to be adding about half a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. I added 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add in 1 clove of garlic that I'm going to grate. Then, once the garlic is grated, I'm going to add in a pinch of red chili powder. And this just gives a delicious flavor to the inside of these pancakes, right? So then we roll the dough a little bit more in flour and pinch off a little piece. And we flatten out our dough ball that we have. And we make sure that it's covered in flour because you don't want this to stick as you're rolling it out. So one thing I do is I roll it out till it is very nice and thin. It's so thin I can see the board through the dough, and you want that. It's kind of similar to rolling out a rumali roti if you're familiar with that. And then butter up the inside. And then there's our scallions, and I'm going to roll this dough up onto itself and then turn it into a coil. And then I'm going to roll it out fully until it is in the shape of a circle. And see, it looks just like our parathas, right? But I'm going to tell you, this was not as flaky as a paratha because I think I made the dough so thin like it's supposed to be that they're flakes and layers, but they aren't as puffy as in a paratha, right? So here we go, and this is the frying part. So you're going to take a nice amount of oil, cover up the frying pan that you're using, and you're going to fry the paratha by flipping it over and over, or not the paratha, the scallion pancake, and flip it over and over until it is nice and golden on both sides. And you can definitely enjoy this by itself like I did, or you can have it with some sort of green mint chutney would taste good with this, with some cilantro and stuff. And you know, it was delicious. It was crispy, it was flaky. The kids liked it and had a great time enjoying it after school.